All right. Make sure we're live where we need to be. Let's see here. Go ahead and offload that. Hey, let's put this one back on there. There we go. If you have any questions about what we're going to talk about today, feel free to jump on that site and should answer anything extra that you have. Today, we're going to continue our discussion about how to really leverage commercial real estate without necessarily learning a bunch of commercial real estate. This is exactly what we used to teach at the national brokerage that we were with, that we ran the commercial division on back many years ago. And in fact, this is how we got most of our leads. And so whether you're a commercial broker or whether you're like a residential agent who might not necessarily want to jump into commercial, but maybe you want to perhaps make money on commercial real estate. Maybe you want to make the commercial brokers like myself do most of the work with just a quick little effort on your part. I'm going to teach you both ends of this. It's two sides of the same coin. Everyone wins. It's fantastic. Client wins. You win. You look like a superstar. The commercial brokers win. We win. It's a really good program, and it's how we got most of our leads when we ran our commercial brokerage with the national brokers that we obviously broke off, did our own thing. And what I want to just have you think about, doubling your income this year with one extra transaction, what that refers to is the statistic that at the National Association of Realtors puts out. They figure the people that transact residential only versus those that transact residential but also transact at least one commercial transaction. Right. So that's the only difference is they do residential, but they also perhaps do a minimum of one commercial transaction. And the difference between those two, if they do residential, it's one number. And if you are residential, but you also do at least one commercial transaction a year, guess what? Your income on average is over twice as much. So our goal is, whether you're residential or if you want to jump into commercial, help you get that one extra commercial transaction, right? And we've got ways to do that very easily. Or if you want to learn commercial yourself, if you're just new to commercial, we have a whole platform where you can learn commercial as well. And so we're going to tell you the exact process that we taught people this on the commercial side to get residential agents to refer you business. On the residential side, you can use this to get commercial brokers to do most of the work for you. So let's jump in here. If you have any questions, jump them in the chat there. Here's the reality. Whether you're residential or commercial or a wholesaler or you just whomever, if you have someone who has a commercial need, you could decide to learn all about commercial and jump in and just jump in the deep end and just do it. And a lot of brokers do that. A lot of brokers jump in and they try and learn commercial, and it sucks. It usually sucks big time. And it's a lot of spinning of the wheels. It's trial by fire. And you know what? You can get into commercial doing that. However, you could also spend 15 minutes doing a quick handoff call to a commercial broker who you know, like, and trust, with your client who knows, likes, and trusts you, and have a warm handoff to someone, and they can do all the work. They can do all the commercial work to find them a property. They are already paying thousands of dollars for all the commercial tools. In reality, it's over $1,200 to $1,300 a month that I'm paying in tools and resources I use for my commercial clients. Now, you can go out and buy those yourself, or you can have someone like me do most of the work. Someone like me, we're spending most of our time doing our calls, growing our database. We're doing content creation. If we have someone like you who already has the database, who already has someone who knows, likes, and trusts you, who you can refer over to us, that's very valuable. I'd be happy to give you a referral fee for that. I'd be happy to let you shadow me on the transaction as well. So here's the thing, 15-minute handoff call, could you earn you a referral fee if you're not referring people out every single month, if you're not paying attention as you're going through your day-to-day transactions and keeping your ears open for commercial opportunities, you're missing out on a ton of income. And I'll show you exactly what that means on the next slide. Because your clients have commercial requirements. Most of the people, pretty much everyone you know, is in some way involved in commercial real estate or multifamily or investment properties or leasing. They're either a employee of a company, in which case they probably have an idea of what the company needs to some degree. They know they need more warehouse space. They know the person who, is in charge of inventory is, struggling with the warehouse space, whatever. They have a situation where they are right next to the people that are doing those decisions, or they're the business owner or the higher up person in that situation. That person knows exactly what kind of leasing activity they need, or they're a full-time commercial, investor. And they're doing it every single day. Your sphere of influence knows, likes, and trusts you. Every single person that you've done business with, ideally, they know, like, and trust you. And if they have a commercial need, you can refer them out to a commercial agent. And you can do that very quickly. And the commercial agent will do most of the work for you. The problem is getting to know a commercial agent in such a way that they're going to be able to, this is not going to be an overnight thing. This will be a couple months worth of work sometimes. And at the end of the day, making sure you get paid can be a little bit difficult, right? But here's what would happen. You refer them out. They know, like, and trust you. You refer them to one of your team members who's a commercial broker that you've previously vetted. I've got a whole training on this that we'll give you. They do the handoff call. The commercial broker handles most of everything. They give you a referral fee when everything closes out. You look like a superstar. You look like you've got a commercial broker on your team, which you do. And for 15 minutes of work, you get, whatever, $7,500 referral fee, probably more. I'll show you some examples that are wildly more than that. But that's the equivalent of $30,000 an hour for your time. So just to be clear, you could either refer business out to a broker, or you could learn the commercial real estate, learn the ropes, and receive referrals. In the situation I'm going to share with you, the network that we have, number one, we've done all the work for you. So you don't necessarily even have to do a handoff call. You can do it much quicker than that. But you can also do all this while learning commercial, because we have a whole commercial brokerage that's basically something that you can have in your pocket ready to go. If you want to learn commercial, that's fine. If you want to have it as a resource for your junior agents to learn commercial, that's fine. If you want to refer business out, that's fine. I'll show you how all that works. But the question is, how much money have you missed out on this year by not keeping an eye out for commercial needs? Here's what I mean by that. This is what I mean by your sphere of influence. They may have residential needs, but they also have commercial needs. They also have commercial leasing needs. And some of them perhaps will never buy or sell or lease or invest. That's fine. That's part of the game. But most of the people that you know, pretty much all of them, are either business owners or investors or employees at a business, or what we call decision makers at a business. Okay. The people who are not, who will never buy or sell or lease anything or invest in anything, those are fine, but they're going to in some way associated with commercial real estate, and it's happening around you. The needs are happening whether or not you're involved or not. Well, let me remove myself from there right away. Right. And a lot of times people think that, it's too complicated. Well, number one, they're doing the commercial transactions with or without you, right? There's a need there. There's a commercial need. There's an investor need. They need leasing. They need to do commercial activity with or without you. And the simple fact of the matter is, commercial brokers tend to not be very good at keeping up to speed with their database. Okay. That's mainly how we make money, but we are also not very good at staying up to speed. We release market updates. We will send out just listed or just sold items. We'll try and give our brokers or our sphere of influence a call. But the fact of the matter is, unlike having a financial advisor, your clients or your sphere of influence probably does not have a commercial real estate broker that they exclusively use. They probably don't. And so there's a huge opportunity for you to talk to them and keep an ear open. Like they need leasing, they need space for their warehouse. They need some tax shelter for their investment income. They make too much money, so they need to find a way to shelter that somehow, protect it from taxes. Well, there's an excellent opportunity for you to introduce them to a commercial broker that you know who actually helps them grow their inventory and their portfolio through investments, right? And that's what I do. I do a lot of investing with multifamily owners. We help them streamline and optimize their properties. And that doesn't always mean selling, but that oftentimes means different ways that they can make more money by engaging in different activity that we also benefit from. And that's a great time for you to introduce them to a commercial broker. Okay. Now, you're already farming your sphere of influence for residential deals, right? Why would you stop there? Okay. You're already having all the conversations. You're already talking to people every day. Most of the people, a lot of the people that you're talking to, a lot of them have a commercial need. So you might as well double dip. If you're already talking to them, you could ask them questions about commercial. You could keep an ear open for commercial. And we've got a whole, it's called the Commercial Commission Catalyst training course that we'll give you if you guys want to join us, that goes over the whole thing. And I have all the tools and resources that go along with it, and the checklists and the calculators and all the follow-up tools. That's all included. So we've done all the heavy lifting there for you. But you can, I mean, it's not that complicated. You can honestly do that. The key is going to be learning how to establish a relationship with a commercial broker. So if you've already got one, make sure you talk to your commercial broker friends about what what they do. What product type do they specialize in? What is their main selling point or point of interest that they sell their clients on, right? Mine tends to be optimizing the multifamily properties and then also helping them trade from there into low management assets like net income properties like Taco Bell or Starbucks, right? You could trade from your multifamily, get rid of all your headache, buy the Taco Bell Starbucks, right? Basically a lot of retirement stuff. Right. And it's not too complicated or time consuming. If you're going to do something like this, you need to know enough to recognize the commercial opportunity when it comes along. But that's it. At the end of the day, that's going to be it. You can then just knowing that amount and keeping your ears open while you're currently doing your book business, you can probably add 1 to 3 commercial deals to your book of business every single month. Because you have the inside scoop here that commercial brokers don't. You guys already know. You know the people in your sphere. Okay? You've already got the lead. You've got the inside track. I have no way of outpacing you with your clients in your sphere of influence because they already know you. They don't know me. Okay. And so I would rather tap into your sphere and have you refer them over to me and me pay you a referral fee and do all the work for you than try and do it on my own and get around you to do the referral fee. Now we will do that. We're out there constantly farming our network, but you have a much better chance of doing it and getting the commercial deal done than I do because they already know you. Okay. So again, everyone you know is either a business owner, a high net worth individual or investor, or an employee that can make decisions. Yeah, you're missing out if you're only doing residential. So that being said, we took it a step further. So that was basically our pitch to people at the brokerage when we worked at the national brokerage. You could have a 15-minute phone call with us, hand someone off to us, and the equivalent of $30,000 an hour is what you would make because we're going to pay you a referral fee when we close something. And if they close residential, we're going to hand them right back to you. Same thing here, except we've put that on steroids, okay? So we have a bunch of lead magnets. You're not going to get access to them all. You're going to get access to 2 lead magnets. We have a whole commercial referral network. The one thing that I can tell you is that we have these lead magnets that are done for you, all the follow-up, all the tracking, everything's done for you. For example, the one that I'm going to share with you is the apartment equity report. This is the one where they can, elect to either join the buyer's list. They can elect to receive non-committing offers on their property, or they can ask to have a property optimization plan put together, which is a POP, called the POP. And the POP is going to optimize their property. And they can either do that themselves or we can help them do that. And once they're in the system, you have a dashboard that is going to tell you exactly where they're at. They're a new lead. We've spoken to them. We proposed a listing. They are listed. They're in escrow and they're going to close. Now, you know when you're going to get paid because you sign a referral agreement with us when you open up these links, right, at the network. And once it closes, you get a referral fee. And the dashboard that you have is going to show you how many leads you have, who they are, where they're at in the process. And once they reach a point where we are able to establish a value for their property, that's when it gets exciting because your dashboard is going to populate with the amount of money you're going to make when we close that deal, right? And all you have to do is share the links, okay? And the exciting part is it levels up. So you start with just the one link to the apartment equity report, and you also start with a link that'll share the training like I'm giving you right now, the Commercial Commission Catalyst training that teaches people how to make $30,000 an hour with very little effort, right? And anyone you introduce to us on the network, if you introduce 10 people, you actually don't have to pay anything at all. Your entire monthly fees are paid for all time. So that's all you have to do there. And then you have the apartment equity report link that we'll give you. This will have a magic link that's attached to you, anyone who signs up from your link. So you can share it on social media. You can share it with your friends. You can share it with whomever. And when they sign up, let me see here. Yeah. You then get them populated on your dashboard, right? So everything's done for you, ready to go with a bow on top. That's just one part of the network. A couple other pieces that we have in the network I'll share with you in a moment. First, here's some actual examples. These are actual, and I took a spattering across the spectrum. So there's vineyard, there's an apartment, there's a lease, there's a mobile home park, just to show you how much effort it takes to do the handoff, right? And this is just like traditional handoff. This isn't even just sharing a link to something really neat that could help them, right? The property optimization plan is going to help them make more money and decrease their expenses, decrease the amount of effort they're going to have in their investment. Really helpful for an investor. Also, it gets you a lead as a referring agent. But here you go. Case study number one, vineyard sale, well over 100,000. The retired attorney referred it to us. Took him about 30 minutes. You can see his referral fee was over 100,000. If you take that per hour, that's $200,000 he made per hour, which I think is pretty cool. And the point is, you can't do this full time, right? Of course, but the point is the leverage of just referring someone out to a commercial broker, have me do all the work, you take the money as a referral fee. And I'm not saying you can get $100,000 referral fees every day. I've only given out a handful of those in my career. But certainly the 7,500 I was telling you about could be on the lower end. Apartment sale number two, $20,000 referral fee. I believe this was one of the ones where they just texted me the number. I had a phone call, said, yeah, I'd take the referral, texted me the number of the person, and then off I went. I don't even think we signed the referral agreement until a little bit later after I got the contact info. But as soon as we could, we signed it. Took them about 5 minutes to send that over. Right, R&D, there's a lease. That one was a $15,000 referral fee. Something that people may or may not know is leases actually go much quicker and they're much more lucrative than traditional sales, right? There's no escrow. It's just an invoice that happens and you get paid half up front when the lease is signed, half when everything is put together and the tenant opens for business. So this person, again, same thing, text or phone call or email about it with the information and the referral agreement. Referral fee was $15,000. That's almost another $200,000 an hour that guy earned. Mobile home park. I don't think you can see the information there. Almost $500,000. That was one of the higher referral fees I've ever given out. It was a little over $150,000. Crazy. So there, the mobile home park, he didn't make $7,500 total. He made $7,500 per minute for the work he put in. So this is just kind of an illustration of how that works. Yeah, you could try and do it yourself, like I said, or you could have a commercial broker do most of the work for you, and you can learn along the way. The network that we have also has over 50 hours of training. I'll share with you all the details of that if you want to sign up. But that's probably the easiest way to do it, right? So we do everything. We do all the tracking. You can actually basically use us as a one-stop resource for your clients, right? So if you want to add commercial real estate to your book of business, you can literally use the network and say, yeah, I got a commercial team that we can refer you to. My team, by the way, is our network is national. So we're in every single state. Likely we have a commercial broker that can help you with sorry about that. Likely we have a broker that can help with your product in most locations, right? But that's the way it gets easier. Here's an example of the other lead magnet. So like I said, you're going to start with one lead magnet. You're going to start with the equity report, which is right here. It's a picture of it. They can click these buttons and do what they want. If they sign up for anything on the site from your link, you get tagged as the referring agent. And when they do anything, you're going to know on the dashboard as they move through the sales process, right? So you get notified as they get moved through the sales process. You can decide if you want text or email with that, or if you just want to log on and check it out. But you're going to start with that. And as you get successful referrals coming in, if you get referrals coming in and you hit different metrics, open up these other lead magnets, right? That are more and more complicated. We're not just going to give you a whole library of stuff and say, good luck. You may not know what a DST is. You may not know about cost segregation. So there's training that goes with each of these that'll teach you a little bit about each, enough that you can know when to share it. But we need to get there first. So we're going to start by letting you have access to this. If you refer in enough prospects into this, they don't have to turn into listings. We can start to open these up depending on what your interests are, right? This is a case-by-case basis. We're going to open these up depending on what you're interested in. Here's an example of one, the ebook on net lease investments. Basically, I get the same question every single time from multifamily owners, and we made an ebook out of it. You know, when they trade from multifamily into net lease properties, we have a whole ebook on the basics of investing in net lease investment property. So got a lot more than that. This is what you can unlock if you want to join our network. Now, again, you could just do this on your own. You can go find a commercial broker. You can establish that relationship, and then you can go and go out and refer business to them. The tracking might be a little bit difficult. So if you're watching this and you're not already signed up, you can go here again, and there should be a button for Ask a Broker. So if you want to ask me a question, or if you would like some resources, let me know, and we'll go ahead and get those over to you. You just schedule a call with us. Okay. Now, if you do want to sign up for our group, it's a monthly fee. And our goal is to have, within 7 days, we would like you to have uncovered your first 1 to 3 commercial opportunities in your current database. And we're going to use the Commercial Commission Catalyst class. So there's a class that we have, a workshop, that helps you within your first 7 days and identify your first 1 to 3 deals. And within the first 30 days, you're going to have referred at least 1 to 3 deals from your existing database to a commercial broker. Now, ideally, that's us. It doesn't have to be us. If you have a commercial broker in mind that you'd like to refer things to, that's fine. We can actually sign up. We actually have a whole CRM, contact management data system, designed to receive the referrals. So if you have someone in mind as a commercial broker who would like to receive referrals from you or from whoever, we can make sure that your account is linked up directly to them, so the referrals go directly to them first. And you just have to have them talk to us, and we can set them up an account. Okay. So you sign up, you get all your links, you get access to our community. We have all our training classes. You can schedule your first coaching call where we do this 7-day jump start, get you on the path to get those commercial opportunities. Our network also has 24/7 access to a commercial broker. So what that means is you can open up a chat box and chat directly with a commercial broker. You can talk in the community. There's all these classes and articles on commercial real estate. You can talk there and we'll respond to you. You can schedule a one-on-one call with us and we'll talk to you there. There's obviously not unlimited time, but there's time blocks out for anyone who wants to schedule a one-on-one call. You can join us on office hours. Every single Friday, we have office hours. And we talk about a commercial class or a commercial topic. And then from there, we answer any questions. We've helped people close over $14 million deals, their first deals in office hours, because they wanted to do the business themselves. So they joined office hours and every week and asked us questions. We reviewed contracts with them. We reviewed letters of intent, provided comments. We didn't provide guidance because we're not an attorney. And they got deals closed. So you have access in all different ways to a commercial broker. And if all that else fails, we also have exclusive access to what's called the Commercial GPT, which is a commercial specific AI assistant that we built. Yeah, I got tired of programming or prompting, if you're familiar with it, GPT specific to my commercial needs every time. And so we made one just for you. So you have access to that too. So if all else fails, if it's 3 a.m. and you can't reach anyone or no one's available, you can ask Commercial GPT night or day any commercial question you can think of, and it'll answer you, and it'll help you, and it'll guide you as a commercial advisor. Okay. So we want to do that. We also want you to be basically cost-free. So there's a monthly fee to this. It's $97 a month until we hit 100 members. When we hit 100 members, it's going to go up significantly because we can only handle so much volume of agents with these referral links. So until we expand on the back end with the brokers network, that cost will start to go up significantly once we reach 100 members. So if you're interested, join us. It's never going to change for you. But once we hit 100, we're gonna start to boost that up quite a bit. But the point is, by the end of your first month, it's a second month, but my goal is by the end of your first month, you would have invited 10 agents to join us, because like I said, you get one of those referral links is unique to you. If you invite 10 people to a training and they join us, it gets credited to you, and after 10, you are paying for your entire monthly cost completely. And so you could do this for free, and you get to refer business. Everything's done for you. You have a commercial brokerage in your pocket, ready to go. You have a commercial broker that will help you with your commercial deals. I think that, 5 or 6 different channels to reach us. Also an AI commercial assistant to help you there. Also, we have over 60, 70 hours of training on commercial real estate. So if you want to learn commercial real estate yourself, we have all of that too, all for the monthly fee. And we can only do that because we have people who are going to refer us business on the back end, right? Because we want that business. It does cost to operate everything. So that's why there is a monthly fee. And we find that if we give things for free, no one does much of anything. So there's an opportunity for you to have it for free, but you got to work at it. You got to invite 10 people. I think that's it from me. Let me see here. What else do we have? Oh, all of our bonuses. Yeah. So, that's a lot. Got our lead magnets, all of our scripts and content. So it's not just lead magnets that are unique to you. You also have all of the scripts and content. And so if you want to do a social media post, there's a bunch of social media post scripts. You just plug in your link. 7-day free trial is out. You missed the boat on that one. Sorry about that. That is not the case anymore. If you really need to, ask me about that, and we can see about that. But you missed the boat on that. referral fees. You can start to earn referral fees. You just get one referral fee from this whole network, and you've paid for like 4 years of membership with the network, right? We do 90% of the work for you. You get your community, commercial real estate community, you get the commercial real estate training platform, referral incentive program. So that's, if you get 10 people you invite, everything's paid off. And that'll scale, if we're charging more than 97 a month, that'll scale. So it'll still just be 10 people you invite. All of our calculators. So basically, I also give you all of the calculators and templates and marketing materials, everything I use. Like I have one calculator I use on my listing appointments. That's very simple. We used to have like a 50-page BOV that we would put together. Now we have just a simple comparison calculator. You get access to all that. All that's yours. And then obviously ongoing coaching and support. If you do group coaching for commercial real estate, in most cases, that'll cost you about $1,650, $2,000, $2,500 a month. And that's not joking. Again, the only reason we can do this is because you will be referring listings to us, prospects. This is a good prospecting source for us. That's the only reason we can make it work for so cheap. I don't know that you could find anything cheaper for so much support. So, is there anything else? Oh yeah, there's more. The commission catalyst. So this is the commercial commission catalyst class. It's also all of the checklists, all of the trackers, all the training. There's the golden handoff method. There's probably a dozen things. I don't know if I spelled that out. Yeah, that's basically everything you get as well, just for the commission catalyst. So if you'd like to join us, ospreycbs.com/registration. And sorry about that. Yeah, so all the training, there's kind of a visual of one of the calculators we have. And it helps with a lot of retail and multifamily projects. Let me know. Join us at there. There should be a button, like I said, if you want to just ask questions, if you want to schedule a call, we can just do that. Happy to do so. And yeah, hopefully this helps. This is a great way for you to make money, a great way for the commercial brokers that to make money. And it really helps the clients too, because then you're not learning by trial by fire. You're still looking like a superstar as someone who's referring them to a commercial broker that knows what they're doing. And all it really takes is you establishing that relationship, and we show you how to do that. So anyway, if there's any questions, let us know. Don't see any right now. I will see you guys next time.